Before this video starts off, I just want to say that I made an Instagram, so if you guys care about all the retarded ass shit that I do on a daily basis, then go follow that. Anyways, what is up guys, it's your boy Lofi here, and I know it says that I haven't uploaded in over a week, but that's because my last video got claimed because the YouTube copyright system is broken. So yeah, I'm gonna be coming at you guys today with a story time video. Now this story is a sequel, or I guess a follow-up of one of my other stories that I told about losing my virginity in a goddamn elevator. So yeah, if you guys haven't watched that video, then I'll link it in the description and put it in the end cards. So yeah, today I'm gonna be telling you guys a story about a time I had sex in a weird place, but this time I didn't exactly get away with it. Now before I start this video off, don't go around having sex on your school campus, okay? I know like it can be like really exciting to it, like, ooh, I fucked my boyfriend in the boys' locker room. Well, first of all, that's extremely unhygienic. I wouldn't recommend doing that. And second of all, I think it might be slightly illegal, and you know, if you get caught, first of all, it's really embarrassing, you know, have the gym teacher walk in and you're just balls deep. But yeah, despite every single porn video ever, you know, it's kind of not right to be having sex in public places. What are you doing, step bro?
Yo, what the fuck are you doing in the boys' drill room?
I just want to take a hit of your Joe, okay? Here's, let me...
Yo, why are you whipping out your dick?
Anyways, now that I got that out of the way, let's get right into this. So this was my senior year of high school. I was about 17 years old, and at the time, I was talking to this chick named Karen. And for those of you that watched the other video, yes, this is the same Karen that I lost my virginity to in that elevator. Now, after Karen let me inside of her lasagna cave in that elevator, our little friends with benefits thing didn't exactly stop because, I'm not gonna lie, I still wanted some coochie. She still sent me those dick pics, and I was still super duper scared of her giant food of cock. But yeah, all was Gucci because I was getting the coochie. God, that sounds so fucking retarded. I say getting the coochie like we were constantly having sex, but in reality we just did it together twice. Damn, it's only a minute and a half in and I'm already off track. So basically it wasn't just a one night stand, we were still friends and stuff afterward. So me and Karen were in band, right? And as you guys know, the band has football games, competitions, and UIL and other stuff that they play at. And I remember after one competition, me and Karen decided, hey, let's go do some sexy stuff. So when we finally got back to the school, we put up our instruments and took off our uniforms hella fast, okay? We were getting ready. But this time we couldn't go to the elevator because unfortunately both of our dumbasses couldn't keep our mouths shut and blabber to everybody that we fucked in the goddamn elevator. So yeah, we had a dilemma. Everybody else knew about our other spot, and actually they were making jokes whenever they saw us walking together, like, oh, y'all better not be going to go fuck! Which, of course we were. Now this time was a lot different from last time, because I couldn't make the excuse of, hey, I'm going to go help with the ladders so I can buy myself some time. Since I didn't have a car back then, I always relied on like some of my friends, you know, give me rides home for band competitions and stuff, and this time I had a friend of mine who's known me for years, and she kind of knew about all my bullshit about, you know, everything, you know, me doing the drugs, me doing the sex, you know, she knew about all of it. But thankfully she was in the ladder crew and all that stuff, but like there was an abundance of people deciding to help out for some reason on this competition, so I knew they were gonna get done pretty fast. Anyways, yeah, so we were kind of screwed for time. Me and Karen are just walking around the first level of the school, and then I'm like, hey, what about that part near the stage? Now I gotta explain real quick for those of you who didn't go to my high school, which is like literally all of you. There was like this weird back alley hallway that connected to the back of the theater. Now before it actually got to the part where there's the stage, there were these weird double doors. Like there was a set of doors, and then there was like this weird little room that, like, you know, there was a little bit of stairs to go down into the part where the seats were, and then there was like on the first level before going down there was another set of doors that led onto the stage. Now this weird little back alley hallway to the stage was normally how all of us band kids got onto the stage in the theater during concert season for, you know, concerts and stuff. But the key thing is that there's this weird room that kind of got made by this area by these weird set of double doors. We knew there weren't any cameras in there because it technically wasn't even a room. It was kind of like a 5-yard sealed off hallway. But yeah, we go in there, close the doors behind us, and start making out and stuff. Now because we were strapped for time, you know, we originally weren't even gonna like do the whole sex thing. We were just gonna do like, you know, grabbing on some titties, touching some pee-pee, you know, hand stuff. But after a couple of minutes of, you know, doing the stuffs with the hands and the kissing and shit, Karen looked at me and was like, yo, you sure we don't have enough time to do the sex? And I was like, yeah, I really don't think we do. But of course my boner got the best of me, and I was like, you know what, fuck it, let's go. So I whip out a condom and we do the do. And about 1 minute and 45 seconds later, give or take, it was over. And I stood up to leave the room, but she was like, yo, no, let me go first. I asked her why. She said something along the lines of, oh, if people see us walking out together, they're gonna know that we were fucking. And you know, that made sense to me, so I just let her go ahead and go. And that was where it all went downhill. So what neither of us knew is that the color guard was currently using the theater dressing rooms to change out of their clothes. And those dressing rooms just happened to be right outside the double doors to the stage. So as Karen opened the door to leave, the color guard was standing right there, right outside those doors, and they saw me and they saw her. So as the door shuts, Karen keeps walking, and I hear the color guard saying, ooh, they fucking, Lofi and Karen are fucking. And I'm not even joking about that last part. One of the nosy bitches from the color guard decided to drop all their flags and stuff and run around screaming and telling everybody that we were fucking. And yeah, after I hear Karen sprint off, I decided to walk out myself and just be like, you know what, secret's already out, it doesn't matter. But right as I walk out those doors, I see my friend at the end of the hallway and she's like, yo, where were you? What's going on? I hear people screaming about you doing something. And at this point in time, the entire color guard had dispersed either into the room or had joined that one person running around telling everybody, except for one of my friends who was in color guard. He's pretty chill. No, he's not gay. He just decided to do color guard for some reason. I don't know why. You know, he was pretty chill. He just looks at me and goes into the boys' dressing room to change out of his stuff. So my friend walks up to me and she's like, yo, what was going on? You weren't like doing any drugs or anything, were you? So I'm just standing there and I feel the blood rush to my face and my ears and I can tell that my face is as red as a blue ball dick. I told her no, I wasn't doing any drugs and that I just didn't want to talk about it. She kind of stared at me for a little bit and then after a while she's like, you know what? It's okay, whatever. Let's just go. I don't know what it is about, you know, color guard, but everybody in the color guard, they're all just toxic, gossiping assholes. I feel like maybe my band in general at my high school was just extremely toxic. I don't know if that's like that for any other marching bands. If you're in a marching band and that shit was toxic as hell, please tell me I'm not alone in this. But yeah, let me tell you guys, that was the most awkward car ride I've probably ever had. Because on the way to my house, she kept on drilling me and asking me questions about what was going on, about, you know, if something was wrong, and I'm just like, yo, I really don't want to talk about it. Can you please leave it alone? I don't know why I didn't just straight up say, hey, so me and Karen were fucking and the color guard walked in on it. Like, I don't know, that would have been a lot easier than denying everything that she said and acting all suspicious and awkward when she asked the question. I guess it was because I kind of liked her a little bit and I planned on asking her to homecoming, and I don't think you want to tell the girl that you want to ask to homecoming, hey, so I just got done fucking some other chick. But yeah, when we had school that next Monday, I went and I told Karen, hey, you know, I kind of don't want to do this anymore. I broke off the friends with benefits thing. She's like, oh, okay, but I could tell, you know, she kind of wasn't okay with it. I still wanted to stay friends, but apparently she caught feelings. I heard that from other people. She never told me herself, so I can't really deny or confirm it. But yeah, I thought I made it explicitly obvious that I was just trying to, you know, get some coochie, but clearly she thought that we were still gonna be a thing because we had dated, you know, 2 years prior. I know that's like a really asshole move of me to do. I wasn't that good of a person back then, okay? I'm not even gonna deny it. I used to be a fucking asshole. But I've changed a lot since then, and I highly regret a lot of the decisions I've made, but, you know, can't really change them. But, yeah, moral of the story is, don't have sex in, public places. Also, fuck the color guard. You guys are all nosy bitches who don't know how to keep their mouth shut. Actually, that's just pretty much any female in band in general. I think I just had, like, a really toxic band, okay? No offense to any, you know, people with vaginas out there. I just think that I had a really bad relationship with my high school band, okay? It was really great at times, then like, you know, everybody backstabbed each other whenever they didn't get their way. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this storytime video, then hit that like button. If you're new, subscribe. I'm gonna plug my Instagram again, okay? Link in the description. Follow that. But yeah, I've been Lofi. Peace, peace.
Getting sick of constant negativity, searching for some clarity. Try to switch my mind around, reversing the polarity, and scuttle through the undertow, an urgent need for therapy, coercing me to stray from my roots. I've even practiced sacrificing bad news to Aphrodite statues, antagonized by past dues. I'm camera shy and fat too. Diet plan to snack food.